Hello, Wampus Cats. Today we're going to be playing a little bit of a game because we have no other idea for what to do this episode, and we're just doing a quick in-between episode. Today I'm here with Jude Selby.
Hello.
And we're going to be playing a game called Get More Stupider. Basically how the game works is we're going to be asked basic questions like, what is the metamorphosis of butterfly, how stars are formed, random stuff like that. And Grayson behind the camera is going to be asking those questions, and we're going to have to answer in any sort of way we want. We can answer stupid, we can answer smart, anything like that. But every time we say it, we have to get stupider.
So, you two ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right, for your first question, this is for Jude. You start us off today.
Mm-hmm.
How do you make bread and what do you do with it?
All right, so first you got to take your wheat. You got to pound it into a dough, roll it, put it on a baking sheet, put that in the oven, let it bake. I don't know what temperature or anything, but you let it bake, you take it out your oven, and then you eat it. You can eat it normally with butter, toast it.
All right, so that's pretty stupid. Carson, go.
Yeah, you're starting me off bad. Basically, you take your ingredients and you just throw it all in a pan, cook it, and then after it's done, you just chow down on it.
Okay.
Jude?
So what you got to do, you got to take your little grains, and you throw them into a bowl, right? Then you torch it. And then once you do that, it's scrumdiddly-umptious, it's ready to consume.
Carson, can you go any stupider than that?
Put some stuff in a bowl, cook it, eat it.
I think that's pretty stupid. I'm going to have to give the point over to Carson.
Oh, my.
So the score is
Can't get lower than
1-0.
that.
No.
So, for our next question, since Carson got the point, your next question is, how does a bee get pollen?
The bee to get pollen, we're going to be smart with this one. He first uses his wings, flies out of his hive, goes to a random flower, could be any sort of flower, just puts his butt in it, shakes it around a little, and then flies out and puts it all back in the hive and makes the sweet honey with it.
All right, Jude, what about you?
All right. So the bee decides it wants to go pollinate a flower today, right? Leaves go do its job, finds a flower, hits a little jig on it, gets the pollen on it, right? And then it flies to another flower and does a little jig on that flower too. Cross-pollination, and now the flower is pollinated.
I think that got smarter. I'm going to have to ask you.
That's 'cause
are
you
you
didn't know how
sure
it
you want to
worked.
get any?
Yeah,
you sure
I
you
thought
don't want to
we
rephrase that before we move on to
I'll
Carson?
rephrase it. He jigs on the flower and pollinates it. It's a little Irish, hop.
Little Irish dance.
Yeah, a little Irish jig on it.
All right, Carson, can you get any more stupider than that?
Leaves its home, shakes its butt on a flower, then shakes its butt on another flower.
Does it go home?
No.
All right, Drew, can you get any stupider than that?
Right. Flies to a flower, shake on it, then falls off, shakes on another flower on the way down, and then it dies. There you go. That's stupid.
Jude, you get the point right there.
1-1.
All right, for your next question is, better yet, how do you make toast?
Toast?
This is like bread, but toast.
Okay.
Sandwich episode, folks. Go watch it.
You take your already made bread. I explained how you make bread earlier. Take that. You put it in either a toaster or an oven. Toast on whatever degrees you need, depending on how burnt you like your toast. I like mine a golden brown. And then once you're done, you take it out, do whatever you want. You can put beans on it if you're British. Put eggs on it if you like just a good breakfast toast. And then you're done.
Jude?
All right, so what you got to do, you got to take your slice of bread, you got to put on a paper plate, then you take a flamethrower, torch it. The bread ain't toasted until it's fully burnt.
Okay, Carson, can you get any more stupider than that?
All right. You ever play Terraria?
Oh,
You go
Yes.
real deep. And just like the guide, you throw it in the lava.
All
Jude?
right, so you take your piece of bread and you put it on a little. You know what? You don't even gotta put it on anything. You just frisbee it up to the sun, and then you use the gravitational force of the earth and you pull it back.
All right. Your next topic is...
Oh, there's a tie?
Yeah, because I don't know how to do any more further than that. So, one Carson and one Jude. So, your next topic is... This is from a podcast called Distractable. This is where we're giving credit to, by the way, so go check that out. Your topic is the life cycle of a butterfly. Like life, death, new butterflies, the full life cycle.
All right, cool.
Are we starting with that?
I think we should go with Jude.
Okay, so let me break it down for you. Start off with the little cluster of eggs. Out of one of those eggs hatches a little worm. This worm is called a caterpillar. You should know very well. It goes. All right. Then it goes about its life. It eats, drinks, survives. You know. And after it gets old enough, it wraps itself in a cocoon. Then after a few weeks, emerges as a butterfly. This butterfly, you know, normal, flies off, goes and does its normal life, reproduces with another butterfly, lays some more eggs. That's the life.
All right, Carson. Can you get more stupider?
Started it off easy.
I could definitely get stupider
Started
with that.
off easy.
It starts off in the egg, hatches, comes out of the egg, wiggles around, goes into another sort of egg, turns into a brand new being. Eventually, it dies.
That's not the full life cycle, though.
I mean, yeah, it finds another one of the beings.
Honestly,
It makes more of the beings, and then it does.
that's pretty stupid. Jude, can you get more
Alright.
stupider?
So you start off at birth, right? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. It decides, man, this too hard. Wraps itself back into a cocoon because life's too hard for it. Comes back out completely new, evolved, wings. Life's easy for it. It goes find another one, lays eggs and dies.
Just dies right after.
Yeah, immediately.
Immediately. Okay.
Immediately. It dies while laying the eggs because life's still too hard for it.
So, Carson, can you get more stupider?
Yep. Like Jude said, wiggle, wiggle.
I'm sorry, Jude, but
Eggs.
the point's gonna go. The point's gonna go to Carson next.
Oh. So when's the evil episode?
What evil episode?
You guys got to make an evil episode.
We'll make an evil
Coming
episode.
soon to a theater near you. Anyway, so the score is currently 2 Carson, 1 to Jude. And your next question is, how do you run and play a game of football?
Okay.
I barely know.
If you guys can't do this, I can move on to another question.
I can kind of explain football. So yeah, we can do this.
I'm gonna pause right there. Carson, are you ready to? Can you do this one?
Yeah, I could do this one.
Jude, can you do this one?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So, first things first. You and a bunch of other men, you line up. You know, line up, do your thing, right? And one of these guys is holding a little ball. Throws it behind another guy. The other guy takes it. Can you choose to run it, hand it off, throw it? And you've got to get to the other end.
All right.
Easy for you, Carson.
I can get stupider than that.
Give me a challenge.
What you do, line up with a bunch of your friends. You get a guy, toss a ball around. Eventually, it'll come to you, and you'll have a decision to make. And depending on your decision, you might win or lose the game.
Okay. I got you. So you get in a line with a bunch of dudes, right? And you just run into each other. That's it. You just run into each other and hope the guy behind you knows what he's doing.
Carson, can you get stupider than that?
Touchdown!
Jude, I'm gonna throw that back to you.
It's good!
And the winner for that round is a tie again. So,
No!
your next
I'm still
question
winning.
is,
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
oh, I don't have a question for you.
Ooh, better think of one.
But a
before you
good
become
debate.
stupid one.
Oh, you know what? Let's think about this. How do you make a sandwich? Because, we're a bunch of sandwich people here on this podcast. And by everyone, I mean me.
Oh, man, only you?
Me.
So, the starter
Oh my God.
is Carson. How do you make a sandwich?
We're going to go straight for it. Bread. More stuff. Bread.
All right.
Jude, can you get stupider?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me think about this for a second or two. Thing, and then you put a little toothpick in it, and that's what makes it a sandwich.
Well, folks, if you watched the sandwich episode, you already know who the winner is here. Carson, what determines a sandwich to be a sandwich?
Anything with bread. Anything
Sorry,
that exists.
I said thing. Thing could be anything, but
A thing could be anything.
Is a wrap a sandwich, though? Is a tortilla with a piece of turkey and a tortilla a
Hey,
sandwich?
according to you, I mean, I'm probably a sandwich. Jude's a sandwich as well.
Huh?
What?
Yeah, you haven't seen
What?
the, you haven't seen
I
the
know,
sandwiches.
I've never seen
anything
any
with
of these episodes.
anything with anything is a sandwich, according to you.
I take back my response a minute ago. Carson, get more stupider.
Than what Jude said?
Yeah.
Correct.
I don't know, man. Like,
He can do it.
That's just you eating something.
Yeah,
we don't know if
that's-
that's a sandwich.
yeah.
Jude,
Huh?
bread.
That's bread.
2, 3.
2, 3.
2, 3. Huh?
How did you get 2 over me?
Sorry, 2-2.
I was about to say,
Sorry,
what?
folks. We don't got no scoreboard here. We're too broke to get that. Go donate money. We want money.
Don't donate.
Money. Anyway, so can you explain to me in a smart or dumb way? You can screw each other over if you want, but how do you put a light bulb in a lamp and turn it on? Jude, you go first.
All right. Gotta find the light source that you need the light bulb to be placed in. Could be a lamp, ceiling fan, any sort of light source. You make sure the power is disconnected from it so you don't get shocked in the later steps. This is a warning. Do not leave anything you're working on or you'll get shocked.
Have you done that before?
Yeah. Yeah, I have. Not much. Only like once, but I've done it before. So, disconnected, you go up there, find which light's broken, you take it, unscrew it, take it out, set it to the side, somewhere safe so it doesn't get broken, and glass gets everywhere. Then you take your new light bulb, check it, make sure it's good. Then you put it in there, screw it in. Then you could reconnect your light to electricity and turn it on, and there you go, you got a light.
All right, Carson, can you get more stupider?
First thing you do, you find the light source. You see that the light bulb isn't working. Just grab that, yank it out, okay?
All right.
Throw that to the side. Don't need it right now. Hope it doesn't break, but if it does, that'll come in handy later. You take your new light bulb, screw it in, and then switch your thing on. It should be on. And if the light bulb did break, you just mop that up.
Okay.
Okay, he went pretty good in a small little detail there. I don't know if you noticed it, but
Yeah,
if your light bulb did break, mop it up or sweep it up. That's
No.
pretty stupid. So
No, we
Jude,
mop it
you
up.
gotta make it really good, man.
All right, don't worry. I was thinking about it while I didn't pay attention to anything he said. He could have just said the most off-topic random sentence, and I would not have heard it because I was thinking. All right, so walking through your house, you see the light not working, and you just get mad. You get really mad, and then you just destroy the light and buy a new one. And that's how you fix it, replace it.
All right, Carson, can you get more stupider than that?
All right. What you do, you don't even check first to see if it works or if it doesn't. You just grab it and just throw it out your 4th-story window. Okay?
How much money do we have to be in a 4th-story house?
No, we live in a dirt cheap apartment, studio apartment.
Oh, so it's even more stupider.
Okay.
All right.
We throw that out the window, okay?
All right.
Go to the back of the apartment building you live in. Look if there's any in the dumpster. Grab it out, and you got yourself a replacement.
Okay.
Jude, can you
All
get more
right.
stupider than that?
Okay. All right. So, you see the light off in your house, and you don't even know if it's broken or not. You just want to replace it anyways because maybe it's gotten a bit dim. So you go on the street, right? But you don't immediately go to the store. No, you're broke. You're pretty much in a homeless shelter. So you go around the street, you like beat the homeless for their money. And you go to the store, get yourself a new light and replace it.
We might be getting canceled for that one. All right, let's continue. Carson, can you get more stupider?
All right, what we do, okay? We live in a mud hut. We don't got lights, okay? We got candles.
How does that pertain to the question?
Your candle will melt, so then you take all the wax from your old candle, form back together somehow.
Recycle the candle. All right.
Did you say use a candle as a new light bulb?
Yeah. We don't have light bulbs. We live in a mud hut.
Yeah, he said they live in a mud hut. And
That's pretty stupid. Dude, can you get more
no,
stupider?
Hold on.
Wait, actually,
Does a
yeah,
candle
hold on.
count as a light bulb?
Because the question was about a light bulb.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I'm sorry,
New
Carson.
idea, new
No,
idea.
Carson. No,
I
I'm
have
sorry.
a better one. You go to a car, okay?
The point is going to have to go on over to Jude. It is 2 to Carson and 3 to Jude. So your next question for your Get More Stupider episode is, how do you turn on a phone? How do you go to the search engine on the phone? And how do you look up how to make a sandwich on it? And how do you make a sandwich?
Okay. So.
Do I need to repeat that?
No, I got it.
Okay.
All right, so first, take out your phone like this. There's a button on the side of it. Press it. Type in your password, fingerprint scanner. Boom. Search engine should be literally the first thing that pops up. You literally search up sandwich, and I'm sure it'll pop up. Sandwich. Boom. It's a kind of sandwich. Let's go. Videos. First thing that pops up. Yeah, I got you.
So, Carson, can you get any more stupider than that?
All right. You get your device, throw it down
All right.
on the table, turn it on. I don't got a fingerprint scanner. I ain't smart enough to set that up. Type in your normal password. Open up your search engine. For me, I use Opera. I don't use Google. You search on
Nerd.
That's what I was about to say.
sandwich. Go to images, look at it, and hope it's right. I searched sandwich so wrong, it came up with shrimp.
Wait, did it actually?
Yeah. Hold on.
It did come up with shrimp. There's a good
All right, so, Jude, can you get any more stupider than that?
All right, so you throw your busted phone out on the table, right? You gotta unlock it. Remember your password. I don't remember mine, so we're just gonna. I didn't want to lock myself out. Go to your search engine. SA. Which. Sandwich. Images. And you just take a look at the image.
I would say that's a taco.
It says home. Oh, this is savage. All right, there we go. You take a look at the image, and you hope you can just put it all together.
The part that was being a savage, like, made that stupider.
Yeah.
Ain't
All
hard on me.
right, Carson, can you get more stupider than that?
All right. We're too broke for a phone. So you go to Walmart.
Hey, wait. That's not the question.
No.
bro.
We go to Walmart, and you go to, or like a Best Buy actually. Go to the electronics section, and then look for a phone that, like the ones you can test on, play around with. You searched up on that. Then you go to Walmart, and you get yourself a good Walmart vest first before you go. And you just steal everything that you need.
All right, Jude, can you get more stupider than that?
All right, first thing you do is you find a phone booth. That's the first thing you do. You call up the local Subway, and you tell them, unlock your doors. I'm coming to make a sandwich. I'm coming to learn. You run into that Subway, run behind the counter, because are they really going to stop the sandwich fiend that you are? Then you run in there, you steal the secret formula for whatever sandwich you want. Make it.
All right. Well, you run around your dirty house and look for a rat.
I'm sorry. What?
You look for a rat.
Are you gonna
'cause
ratatouille this?
You live in a disgusting house, okay? Grab the rat, and you put it on the table for later, okay? Leave for a second.
All right.
Beat up a pedestrian. Take their phone. Search up how to do it. Go back to your house. Slaughter the rat. Put it between your bread, and you're done.
All right, so you go to the White House.
I'm gonna have to like pause you guys right there. This is sudden death round. You both have one more response each. You guys aren't getting stupider. You guys are just getting funnier. This is get more stupider, not funnier.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
you're right.
You got one more try each. Jude, your turn.
All right. Take your phone. Password.
I thought you didn't remember your password.
I'm seeing if this is right. Answer if it's not. All right. You don't remember your password. Fingerprint scan it. Literally. No. I'm going to click SAMICH. Oh, that's sandwich again. What about sandwich? Sandwich. Miv. I think that's about. I think this is about right, Carson. You think that's a sandwich?
Yeah.
You already have it pulled up. Yeah, that's a sandwich. I think has bread and everything. You know what? No, we're not even gonna use that. We're gonna go to the images, click on something that looks like a sandwich, and then click on something else that is a sandwich, and then you just go to your fridge and put it all together.
All right, so.
With the Lay's chips, you can't forget that when you make a sandwich.
All right, is that all for that?
Yeah, I can't think of anything else.
All right, Carson, this is your final shot. Can you get more stupider?
Take out your phone. Sandwich already pulled up. You forgot you already searched it. You look at it, stare at it, and then you just imagine the sandwich in front of you. Because you don't got the stuff to make one.
Okay, so
And you just eat it like Baki style.
I'm sorry, Jude. The score is 3-3. Your final question. This is your tiebreaker question. Carson may have a small advantage over this, but how do you make a podcast? If you don't want to do that, I can make a different one.
yeah, please do a different one.
All right.
Because
Yeah,
I
that'd
would
be a
have
crazy
100% brought up.
Do either of you know how to drive?
Yeah, I have my license.
I have my permit.
All right. How do you stop at a stoplight, go forward, and make a lane change?
Okay.
Carson, get more stupider.
All right. You're at a stoplight, okay? So you see the cars in front of you stopping. You see the light in front of you. You should be wearing your glasses if you need them.
What color is the light?
The light, it's right now yellow. You see everyone slowing down. Some people run it. You're not like that, You don't run them. You start slowing down because you see that's yellow. It turns red. You sit there for a second, waiting. You realize that the place you need to go to is in a different area. It's on the other side of the road. So as soon as the light turns red, you start driving. You switch your blinker on, slowly turn to the second lane, and that's your lane change.
All right, Jude, get more stupider.
Okay, so you're at your stoplight, right? You're driving, you see the light go from green, switch it to yellow, your hope's lost, switch it to red, slam on your brakes because you're too close. This has happened to me before, I know.
It sucks.
It does suck. You slam on your brakes.
Like you think you're about to make
you
it,
think
and
you can make the yellow. And
never
then it
mind.
turns red, so you slam on your brakes. Then you just wait a bit, man. It could take 2 seconds. It could take 8 trillion years, depending on how many cars are on the road. Usually it takes 10 years for me, even when there's 2 cars in the opposite, like in everywhere else, and there's 8 million in my lane. Light switches to green. Slam your foot on the gas pedal, because we like that. You realize that the place you want to go to, going to use school, for example, I have to get into the other lane for that, right? But I realize I'm truly like that. Switch on my blinker, right? They think, oh, this guy's making a lane change. Drift! And we turn.
all right. So I'm sorry, but we're almost out of time, guys. You both get one more answer to this.
All right.
Carson, final answer. Get more stupider.
We're getting immediately in, okay? That's your lane change.
Jude,
All right.
get more stupider.
See the stoplight. Apply brake. Once stoplight end, apply gas. See other lane. Flick blinker up. Slowly and meticulously get into that other lane.
All right, so
Now see how I explained it, he just made noises.
You can tell what the noises I was making though.
So-
Stop, go, churn.
so I don't know who to give this point to, so I am gonna let
Do you have a
the
point
audience
for it?
decide.
Oh my.
I'm
So
the favorite. Obviously.
we gotta mention the media email. What was it again? media@atoka.org.
Yeah, I
all
think so.
lowercase. We still need a podcast name, guys. Come on, we need you guys to give us a name. We've been waiting so
Have
long.
you guys gotten any suggestions for that?
No, we've not gotten one name.
That's our first suggestion, Jude.
Yeah, send us a first name.
It's not gonna be good.
School friendly, guys. Come on, school podcast. Anyway, so the audience will decide who wins this round, or they could just give you a pod. I don't really care.
Yeah.
But the score is currently 3-3. It's a tie on the final round because pretty stupid. We're running out of time, so we need to end this off. Carson, go ahead.
That was it for this episode. Thank you, Jude Selby, for skipping algebra to come here.
It's not more than welcome. I'm so glad to be out of that class.
Thank you for watching.